Hey guys, what's up? Stuart here from Stuart's Tarantulas again. Hope you're well, man. Today, I'm just doing a relatively short, straightforward video. Um, as a lot of people, the subscribers would know, that my aim on my channel is to help all the beginner tarantula keepers out there, and also to promote the tarantula hobby in South Africa, to try and grow it, to grow the interest in the hobby, etc. So I thought today I would like to feature my personal favorite five common, my personal favorite top five tarantulas, well, that I've got in my collection. So I call them common spiders, common tarantulas, meaning that they are more commonly available. They're not high-end tarantulas, and they are fantastic spiders to keep. So guys, I thought I'd feature this for any beginner or newbie, or any advanced keeper for that matter, to, just let's see if you've got any of these spiders in your collection. It'd be nice to know. But yeah, most of the experienced keepers and breeders would have had them or still have them. I don't know. But yeah, I'll go through the list in no specific order. But yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. If I can ask you, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button if you like the video, share it. I really appreciate the love and support. And with no further ado, enough of me talking. Let's get into the video. All right, guys. So first up, in no specific order, as I said, this is my Nandu tripepi, the Brazilian giant blonde. Now, these are so underrated in my opinion. They are the most magnificent fluffy teddy bears. I don't know what else to call them, but they're absolutely stunning spiders. In my collection, I've actually got 5 mature females. This is one of them. I'll show you another female I've got down here. This is my oldest and largest female. So let me open the door the other way. We can have a good look inside. You can see her there. She's parked up against the glass. So yeah, she is a really impressive spider. I have had this specific female for must be over 10 years. I got her as as a mature female, and she's still around. She's molted with me about 5 times in that period of time, and she's an absolute beautiful spider. And this is the Nanda tripepi. This particular specimen, she is, like I said, she's my biggest. Her body, to give you an idea, from the top of her carapace to the end of her abdomen there, just to give you an idea. Sorry that my finger was just there, but trust me, she's proper big. Her body, total body length is about 10 centimeters, and her diagonal leg span, that is from, if no one knows, diagonal leg span is from there to the top, or diagonally across like that, diagonal leg span. So a diagonal leg span sitting at around 21 centimeters, and that is a really big old specimen, if I can put it that way. So yeah, she's an absolute beauty. So that's the first favorite on my list. Right, so next up, guys, I guess the spider needs no introduction. This is the Chromatopelma cyanopibensis, or the green bottle blue, sorry, or the GBB. This is one of my mature females. This is an absolute epic spider. I've kind of put it in common tarantulas. It's more of a high-end common tarantula, but yeah, this is one of 4 females I've got, I'll be honest. So she is mature. Her coloration is like a dark blue, but that beautiful orange abdomen is something to behold. I'll actually try and show you next door. Okay, sorry, let me show you her enclosure while I'm at it, just to show you. They are semi-arboreal spiders. You can see my label there I've got for her. And they are the most amazing webbers, if I can put it that way. Semi-arboreal, they need the enclosure dry, water dish, and you just spray them a little bit of water, but they like it super dry. I do have another one in here, mature female. Sorry, she's at the back there, but I'm not going to be able to see her. And I do have another younger female here as well. She's giving me, she's in there. She's hiding away. Yeah, so here she is. She's moved off to the middle. So you can have a little bit of a peek there. A slightly smaller female, a young mature female. So she's got a good few years ahead of her. A beautiful spider, but nonetheless, when they're hungry, ferocious appetite, and then they do kind of go on hunger strikes once they've eaten enough, and they go into sort of a pre-molt kind of way of living, but or state, I should say, not a way of living. Sorry, sort of a pre-molt sort of state, yeah. But yeah, that is number 2 on my list as my favorite recommended beginner tarantula, and my personal favorite. Definitely in my top 3. Right, guys, next up, this spider also doesn't really need an introduction. Sorry about the footage. The glass is just a little bit dusty on the top. But this is a recently molted. Her molt is there. Huge, if I can put it bluntly. Lasiodora parahybina, the salmon pink. This spider has got a reputation for it being large and wonderful show spider. I can play testimony to that and say it is. This is a freshly molted mature female, and when I say mature, this girl is big. She must be 20, I'd say 23 centimeters diagonal leg span, so she is a big girl. She is a really big spider in size. Just to give you an idea, this enclosure is a 40 centimeter by 40 centimeter enclosure, and you can get an idea. Yeah, her legs, and she's not even, her legs aren't even outstretched. So yeah, she is one big girl. Let's just close here before I forget. I don't want a spider loose in the house. I'll actually show you another one I've got on this side of the room. Let's just take a walk over here. But yeah, this is also another salmon pink. This, I've got two. I had another smaller spider. Now, this is actually my biggest Lasiodora in my collection. Now, this parahybina, for some reason, I have got another one that's just molted that was this brown color form for my brown color form. I acquired this color form, which actually is a phenomenal looking spider, to be honest. I love them. I love them as this color. But I know from experience, my last one molted, and it went to that sort of normal black parahybina color. So this is a Lasiodora parahybina. She is a big girl. This is one of the biggest spiders I've ever seen in my life. These salmon pinks or Lasiodora, the parahybina and the Klugi, I say more the parahybina, rank sort of third behind the Theraphoses, the Apophysis, the Sturmies, the Blondies, etc., in terms of their size. So this is next up as biggest spiders in the world, if you really want a big spider. And to give you an idea, again, this is a 40 centimeter wide enclosure, and look at her leg span. She's getting huge, and just now she's going to be outgrowing this enclosure. So this is a beautiful spider. She is in a state of pre-molt at the moment, I can see. So she will be molting probably in the next 6 weeks or so. While I'm at it, I'll show you the one that recently molted. She molted actually like 2 days ago. So I'm going to remove the molt. There was the brown color molt, and let me open up the door here. So yeah, here she is here, and you can see how the parahybina, how the normal coloration has come through. So yeah, that is the next favorite spider on my list, guys. the Lasiodora parahalbina, the salmon pink birdeater, a spider, highly recommended for beginners if you want a showcase. Right, guys, next up, one of my top 5 is the Nandu colortubulosus, or the Brazilian black and white. This is an absolute beautiful spider. I mean, I'll just try and move her a little bit here so you can have a better look at her in terms of her. Oops, I don't like stressing them out too much, but if you can see her color forms there, I mean, look at that coloration. Absolute beautiful spider. This, I've featured her in a previous video, but she has recently molted. This is a mother to a lot of the slings and the juvies that are on the market at the moment. So she is the mother of a lot of collotubulosis in South Africa. So I was lucky to acquire this female. She's a big girl, mature female. I mean, just look at those colors; they just pop out. Yeah, sorry, I just can't get enough of the Nandu species, Nandu genus. Sorry, Nandu species, I should say, or the genus. Yeah, but as a species, collotubulosis is on another level. I just love them. Yeah, so that's my next favorite, guys. One of my other favorites, guys. This is the Lasiocyanno sazami, or the Brazilian blue. This is a mature female. You can see through here. You can have a look at her. They don't get the biggest. They get around about 12 centimeters diagonal leg span, but the blue coloration, like a GBB. This, and if you want a blue spider, it's either this or the GBB. If you want arboreal, then the Metallica is for you. But I'm not an arboreal fan. As much as I love the Metallica, I love terrestrial spiders. And this just ticks all the boxes for me in terms of this and the GBB. Sorry, the footage is not great, and I don't exactly want to stick my hand in here to get her out. But that is a Brazilian blue. An absolute beautiful spider, guys. If you want one in your collection, you won't be sorry. I have got, I think, 4 or 5 of these mature females, and yeah, they are ferocious eaters, pretty much like a GBB, but they do like to dig and tunnel around and dig around and whatnot, and whereas a GBB is semi-arboreal, but still both phenomenal spiders, and I love them to bits, this lot. All right, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll show you, guys. Last up on my list as one of my personal favorite is, you probably know the name before I even say it, but this is the Echinophorescoria geneticala, or the Brazilian giant white knee. This is my one mature female. I mean, look at those colors, the coloration on this spider. As giant spiders go, I must say, I think this is the best looking spider. You know, I hate to say it, but I actually prefer this specific specimen or species over a Theraphosa. I would rather have 3 of these mature females than you give me a Theraphosa blondie or something. It's just, I mean, look at the white knees, and just look at that. Look at that carapace and the abdomen. It's just those white knees just make it so strikingly different, and they get big. These spiders get big. I mean, I've got a mature female out on breeding loan at the moment, and she's about 4 molts ahead of this spider. This particular specimen right here, she is about I'd say about, I don't know, 19 centimeters diagonal leg span. Sorry, her legs are a bit, she's curled up a little bit. She's waiting for a meal, I'll be honest. I'm not going to put my finger any closer. But yeah, my bigger female, her body length is around about 9 centimeters, 9.5. Diagonal leg span of the bigger female, she's pushing 22 centimeters, and this particular girl's pushing 19 centimeters. So guys, if you want a big spider, this is one of them. And yeah, you're not going to pay an arm and a leg unless you can't find them. But yeah, this is a very pretty spider. You can see the size of enclosure, so they do need space. So this is a 40 centimeter wide, so you can get a gauge on her size. So she's not the smallest, to be honest, but they do like to dig. They will excavate, as she's done in there, and she's knocked her plants over and everything. But they are ferocious eaters and highly recommended as a showcase spider. Always out on display, a phenomenal spider. So there we go, guys. That's I said, sorry, I meant in the beginning of the video top 5. I actually included another one, so it's actually my top 6. I just couldn't help myself. So yeah, that's my top 6 favorite, I can say, more common tarantulas that is available on the South African market. You should be able to get them. So if you get yourself some juvies, some adults, some slings, whatever you can find, it's highly recommended for novice and beginner keepers in that manner. But yeah, those guys, sorry guys, those spiders are super spiders. I love, personally, that is my favorite, my personal favorite common tarantulas, if I can put them that way. They are showcase spiders, if I can put it that way. They like to be out on display. The giant blonde, the salmon pink, the all of them. The GBB, the Brazilian blue, they out on display. So I like spiders out on display. So I'm more a New World tarantula lover than Old World. I was Old World, and then I got a bit bored with them because a lot of them burrow, and the venom is a little bit more potent as such. But I mean, that doesn't really scare me off. But it's just for the pure fact that you see terrestrials more. I personally have kept arboreals, but slowly I've relinquished a lot of my arboreals, and I've got some versicolor females. Those are my favorite arboreals. But for the purposes of this video, these are my personal top 6 favorite spiders that I have in my collection and are mostly available in the South African hobby. So yeah, if you want to get your hands on them, I highly recommend it. And if anyone asks me if I have to narrow it down to, if I have to narrow those 6 down to my top 3, it would have to be the Sazami, the blue, the Brazilian blue, and no specific order that way, the GBB, the green bottle blue, and I'd have to go with the Brazilian giant blonde, the Nhandu tripepi. It's just the composure that spider's got, the attitude. It's not fearful. It stands its ground. It's a phenomenal spider. So yeah, it's hard for me to choose which would be my favorites, but that's my top 6 favorites out of what I've got. I do have others. I do have other tarantulas, but I just narrowed this video down to my top 6. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a like, give us a share. I really appreciate the support and love. And if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon. I'm trying to get as many South African tarantula lovers, invert lovers onto the channel, and people, and share the video to people who aren't in the in the hobby. Try and get them encouraged into the hobby. We need more tarantula keepers out there, responsible tarantula keepers, I put it that way. So guys, they are phenomenal animals just to watch and keep. And if you want to breed them, sure, you're gonna have to learn the ropes to breed them. But keeping tarantulas are very rewarding, and they are a fantastic animal to keep. You look after them, they look after you. You watch them, and they'll grow, and you will love watching them grow. So yeah, I'm just babbling on here, but I just love tarantulas. So yeah, guys, again, please hit that bell notification, subscribe to my channel, like and share, show us that love. I really appreciate your support. And guys, as always, love your tarantula. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.